Hi, welcome to Get Andrew Network. This is Dr. Kristna Saikia. I'm from Los Angeles and he is filming me on this interview from New York. And I welcome all of you across the globe, wherever you are, to this show right away, right now. Thank you so much and getting tuned with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Keith Andrew Network. This is episode 591. I'm here as a good friend, Dr. Krista. I just want to say thank you for being a guest on my talk show.
Thank you so much, Keith, for making me part of your show. I'm really glad and I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited.
No, likewise. And it's an honor, privilege having you as a guest. Looking forward to the interview, and you're making a new friend out of it. And for people who want to know what the whole point of my talk show is,
Okay.
The whole point of my talk show is to show people that even with having a learning disability, I can still amount to something. And at the same time, I'm able to turn myself into an example for people out there dealing with any types of learning disabilities and disabilities to never give up and prove people wrong. Prove to them that labels do not dictate who you are and who you're going to be. And to prove to them you still amount to something. So hashtag break the labels. So that being said, it's got to be a half hour, 34 minutes every time. Say anything you want, talk about anything you want. Keep in mind it is PG-13, but you do have freedom of speech to say what you like and everything. So you do have the freedom to get up, walk around, show us your place. So it is uncensored, as in you have the freedom to do whatever you want. But hey, it's a normal conversation. You're making a new friend out of it, supporting a good cause. And the first thing that caught my interest was you have doctor in your name.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
I'm a spiritual healer too. I hope you can relate to quantum healing, and I'm into tarot reading, a Reiki Grandmaster healer. I do crystal healing, then past life regression healing. So I have got this honorary doctorate as a holistic metaphysical healer.
Oh, that's really cool. You know, my sister did used to do tarot card readings. What type of tarot card readings do you do?
Tarot card reader, actually it gives you a probable energy reading of the past, present and future, so I being a reader, I'm like a catalyst, but in my reading it is a little bit different because I not only see through, because I was born as a clairvoyant and a psychic by birth. But in the course of time, when you keep practicing it, the skills keeps developing. But my sessions are basically, I help people with manifestations also. So when I look into the tarot or angel card and I get messages that something is about to happen, suppose 3 months from now, but I also teach them that time is transcendental. It's beyond time and space. If you want to manifest something right away, right now, at this moment, you have to let go your blockages and self-limiting belief system, and then you have to you can manifest everything in the moment of now. So a lot of things of the past, the way we think, the way we communicate from inside, how the mind was programmed, or the system, the subconscious mind was programmed when we were a kid, everything starts manifesting in our life. So consciously or unconsciously, the true tarot reading, the cards actually say many things very clearly, but at the same time I channel, the moment I see somebody, I can just download informations about them, and also the guardian angels, their spirit guides and their invisible helpers and guides connects me to give the messages. So basically my readings are also about guiding people. And at the same time I put a healing part to it also, so that certain blockages they have got, it's like a mental and emotional healing. So when they go home after doing a reading with me, they feel not only relaxed, but they have a clarity, some kind of transformations comes to them, and they feel very strong enough to take the actions they need to take, and the first shift happens in the mind, the way they think. That's more important.
Now, the two questions I was going to ask you is, what tarot cards do you do? Because my sister has the normal ones, but ones I was doing research on, there's also like months, there's like space, there's like something about time, there's like hundreds of different ones. So did these cards come to you, or did you find these tarot cards?
Rider-Waite's are very good cards. Rider-Waite card are very famous across the globe, but I also use angelic cards, like angel cards. Now Doreen Virtue has come up with certain cards which are tarot.
Yeah.
So so I could have shown you, but right now the cards are not with me. It's in some other room, like the cards I use.
All right, and could you give us like an example of giving someone a tarot card away? Because I know I have it done before by multiple people. But do you have to be in the same room to do a tarot card reading, or can you do it like over the computer?
I do tarot card reading for my clients across the globe because but they don't have to be in person with me. So they can do through Skype, they can do through video call or through email. And once they tell me the issues, so, I can give the reading through phone calls. But usually I prefer a video call because the entire energies you come to know, of each other.
No, absolutely. The next question I was going to ask is, you mentioned that you are also a self-healer, and you also do hypnosis.
Yes, self-healing. See, when you're a healer, you have to heal yourself first before healing other people, others, plants, and animals, or whatever comes to your life in the journey. So that's how in every person there is a healing energy, like I can look at your energy right now, how strong as a person you are mentally and emotionally, because we all have a power inside us. There's a spirit inside us, and the soul itself has this very strong healing power. But we have to recognize our power. We have to know that there is a healing energy inside us. We can make use of it. And a lot of people are not aware. Maybe they have a self-limiting, beliefs about themselves, and they cannot do it. But it's not true. I'm called by a lot of medical doctors too for the patients, and while the doctors heals the physical part of it, the quantum healers or the metaphysical healer heals the emotional and mental part of a patient, So then the healing takes place very fast. The first thing, the person has to have faith and believe, and has to have that strong conviction, or you can say that, yes, I'm strong, and all that is not in balance and making me uncomfortable. If that disease is there in the body to teach some kind of lesson, I'm done with that. Now disappear. And then you start accepting yourself more and giving self-love and know your own powers, So that is a kind of healing. So if everything is a package, it's a metaphysical process, which takes place within yourself. And what was the attached question you asked me?
Oh, hypnosis.
Oh, okay, hypnosis. Hypnosis is very clinical, actually. Hypnosis is not something like, I can hypnotize anybody whom I meet, like those entertainment magician. It is not like that. Hypnosis is done for past life regression healing, so that through an induction process, the person is taken to a very deep, relaxed state, completely, you can say, alpha state slowly. And in that state, when the person is totally relaxed, then either the person can choose to change certain things, how do I put it? Re-erase certain bad habits, certain qualities, and we can put certain subconscious, strong, I'm not finding the word, You can record certain words in the subconscious mind, like I need to let go smoking, for example, and that person is not able to do it. Through hypnosis we can do it. Number two, advanced relaxation. You can relax by going a spa, doing meditation, but through hypnosis also you can go with a therapist. You can go into deep relaxation through hypnosis. So we put the person into much deeper level of relaxation actually than the actual relaxation part, 10 times more. So then past life regression comes in. Now in past life regression, what happens, a lot of things of the present life comes as a pattern. If somebody is not having a good chemistry with a husband or somebody in the family, or a person is continuously attracting certain kind of person in their life and the relationship is not going well, or all the time meeting accidents, or it can be health, career, anything about their life. So through past life regression, that's where we use hypnosis to take the person from the conscious state to a state of alpha, and completely to much deeper state of relaxation, so that in that state the person can open up to different portals and multidimensional part where the memories are stored. So the body has certain memories, the soul has certain memories, Then we regress the person to many lifetimes where this problem is attached from the present life to the root is there in the past. So that's where hypnosis is used. So hypnosis are used, and in fact hypnosis you can use for yourself. I do self-hypnosis, like when I go to sleep, so I put my subconscious mind autopilot state that this week I need to accomplish this work, and early morning when my consciousness is awake. In fact, consciousness is always awake, but I'm conscious. I don't open my eyes. At that time, the mind is very blank. Then we are in the hypnotic state. That's a best time to put a seed into your subconscious mind that you want to be this person. You want to transform your life. Whatever it is, the new imprint in your subconscious mind, through visualization or through, you can record it in your mobile phone and then listen to it. So hypnosis is used for if a therapist can do it for somebody else, and you can hypnotize also for all these things. To bring a new imprint in your subconscious mind for transformation of your life, you can say.
Well, let me ask you this. You talk about self-hypnosis, and then you also talk about taking medication. So what happens, hypothetically, you're taking medication at the same time you're doing self-hypnosis, and you think it's self-hypnosis that's actually working, but it's actually the medication kicking in. How can you tell the two from apart?
How can I say? Whenever a patient goes to a doctor, seeing a doctor, you feel good. That you're so dependent on doctor. Doctor says, okay, you will be fine. If the doctor says you will die in 3 months, even after having the medicine, the person will take that very seriously.
You would hope so, right?
Yeah, because that's a hypnotic word, Most of the time, have you realized when you go to a doctor, you just feel good? Half of your 50% of your sickness is gone, It's a placebo effect, right?
It's true.
So, yeah, medicine can heal, definitely. It has its own ingredients to heal and chemicals to heal our physical body. But that's more important to have that, to put that seed inside the mind and your soul and your spirit or your heart that I am ... You can fill up the blank, I'm healthy. My organs of my body is healthy. It is the disease have disappeared, or I'm successful. I'm attracting all new clients in my life. I'm attracting all abundance in my life. So those things are what a person cannot do that in that when the mind is chattering. It needs a little bit of relaxation, breathing exercises, and that's the reason why I tell everyone When you go to sleep, that's the time when you can actually, that's a self-hypnotic process happens automatically, naturally in our system. Just prior you're about to, go into deep sleep, or early in the morning when you haven't opened your eyes, that is the time when you're in the deep alpha state. Naturally, the body is into a hypnotic state. Now, a person like me, like, can do any time. I can either meditate or go to a self. I can do a self hypnosis on me, like, through certain techniques. But people who cannot do it, they can, re-imprint new seeds and thoughts and blueprints in their subconscious mind, when they go to sleep, and early morning when they wake up.
No, absolutely. And the next question I was going to ask you, it's about energy. There's this guy named John Edwards. He does crossing over. And he talks about loved ones coming through on the other side. So the question I was going to ask you is the first part is, with everything you do with tarot cards and healing and self-hypnosis, I was going to ask you about angel cards too, but we can get to that in a minute. But do you believe in life after death? And do you believe in people trying to contact?
How people try to contact me?
Yes.
You mean to say energy healing and for tarot, angel card reading?
Well, let's then do the first part first. Like, say, you're giving someone a tarot card reading, and someone on the other side has a message, and they're trying to send it to that person.
Yeah.
Now, John Edwards, it's kind of like he would say he was a doorman to send a message. But for you, with everything that you do, how do you translate that type of message, or you don't?
See, when I'm a channeler, so the messages keeps coming. Usually what happens if a person is in front of me and I tell them not to put up the phone or not to interrupt me when I'm channeling, because I don't want those frequencies to it's like an FM radio. And when a person pressures me, Christy, I meet people a lot of time, like anywhere, anywhere, whenever I meet people, they come to know that I'm a tarot reader, or suddenly they come to my energy, there's a pause and they become still, and then I see many things about them and they want to know about their future. I tell them, don't pressure me. If you pressure me, things doesn't happen, so I'm in a relaxed state. Suddenly I got a message and I can tell things about that person. And it is beyond time and space, because I do remote viewing also. Suppose I'm here and a person is in New York, so I can just connect with the energy of the person or the situation. I can tell and I don't need translation, because the spirit doesn't speak in whatever language,
Yeah.
It just comes to me and I can just say in the language I want to speak to that other person.
All right. And I do have another question, but I actually looked at the list, so make that 3 questions. We did the first. The second one is, what is the difference between tarot cards and angel cards?
Okay, that's actually a very good question you have asked. Now, the tarot cards has been very ancient, if you see a tarot card, the drawings and everything, it has a different kind of depth. It's very practical, what I think about it, and it gives an in-depth information about the state of mind, emotions, and where the person is located right now, what state the person is, where the person is supposed to go from here, what energies needs to be healed. Now, if you keep looking at the cards speaks a lot. That's how I learned it from my master also. But with the course of time, it goes 2 ways. I'm channeling also from the spirit world, but at the same time, the cards are also connecting me. The energy of the cards are also connecting. So that is what tarot stands for. And angelic cards are, I'll say, it's very spiritual. It tells sometimes what's soul purpose, why you came to this planet, it's more larger, like, overall energy on this universe. What are you playing? Like, so angels also take what you need to eat right now. Because angels doesn't like too much of, person having non-vegetarian food, for example. So they say, what is the next thing coming? Okay, you need to work with children, so that you can connect with your inner child. So that those type of things also angels connect. Okay, you have decided about certain things, to choose a certain partner, and you see that that partner might not be good for you, but there is a choice and a free will always. So you can talk with the angels. Do you want to change the destiny? How you want to see? There is a life, the vision board about your life. So the angels knows it. So angels actually we all have guardian angels who knows about your life pattern, about your life journey from before your birth, after you exit, and after that also a lot of things. They know it. They know the bigger picture of it. So you can always ask the angel, so this is my free will, I'm choosing this, and what's the steps I should take, So if the destiny vision board is not that way, but still you're choosing a partner, still, because it's a free will, things can be made easier on that level. So they pray to the creator or God, you can say, and they make things happen actually for you. So it's quite similar but also different, spiritual, where this angelic cards are. Angels know so much about your soul journey because they see everything about your life and what are you manifesting it, what are your energies are. But they will never interfere till you give them the permission to bring certain changes, or I need help, angels, with the guidance, or I need help to protect my house, myself, or anything. They will never interfere. The moment you ask them, then they will come inside. Okay, fine, the team is here, tell us what to do. Suppose a person, for example, needs financial help. Till you know that your financial help, the energy can come to you if your portals are open, So a few days back, I was checking a girl and she had financial problem, and then Archangel Gabriel came and Raziel Archangel, I think they were saying her portals from the crown chakra is very blocked, So then I could see it because her money portal was blocked because of her self-limitation thoughts or whatever it is. Then I asked the angels to clear it up, so that her journey becomes smoother and she can bring that money energy to her life.
Yeah, that's all pretty interesting. And the last question I was going to ask you, I know this is a perfect question to ask John Edwards.
Yeah.
But say you've been visited by a ghost and you never met these people in your life. Like, for an example, in my dream, I have a second house. But it's like up the road from where I live. I've never been there in my life, but I know the layout, and it's kind of like, it's weird because I know it's my house, but I've never been there before. But the question I was going to ask you is like, without going on a tangent, when you see a ghost and you go to shake their hand, sometimes you feel like there's a connection, like it's warmth, and sometimes it's cold. Now, is that your own energy that you're feeling out? Or is it or go ahead.
Yes, I got it. Sometimes you feel different kind of temperature in the atmosphere in the house, and sometimes you feel cold, and sometimes you feel, some different kind of energies. I know that it is all about feeling how sensitive you are. Whenever there is another energy entity from the other realm around you, if you are very sensitive and attuned, you will come to know. Yes. And if it is a ghost, ghost doesn't mean they are bad ghosts, okay? They have their own family, they have their own space and energy. People, human being, we disturb those beings. They don't disturb us if we don't disturb them, So some beings are have crossed to the light. So they are in the middle, they are frustrated, maybe struggling. So there are a lot of energy healers. I have a friend, she helps a lot to cross over of such souls. They're stuck. They're neither in this realm, earthly realm, neither in the light. So she helps a lot with such kind of souls. So ghosts are not being all the time they are bad, they would harm you. But some houses have really good spirit, and some houses actually they disturb you. They just make you feel their presence, like this is my territory. Like, who are you? If you just talk to them, hey, listen, I need to stay here. Are you okay with me sharing this place with you? Just so how you're talking to normal people, like, so what it takes to make you feel comfortable, like, just connect, and they will make your presence. So you need to have a harmony with them. That's it. Like, so what can you do? Tell me what harm they can do to you. You are more powerful. Humans are more powerful because we have our physical body, we have matter, we have soul, our spirit. They don't have, they're stuck. Like, so if you have a ghost or in your house, do not get scared. Just say hello, hi, is everything okay with you? So that's it. They are not going to harm you. What can they do? Latest, they will show up. Okay, you say, okay, fine, I'm ready, show up. They cannot show up to you because they don't have a body. And you ask what you want. Are you going to break all this, everything, break it? Okay, fine. But they cannot break also, because they don't have that physical body to do it. They're stuck. In fact, they need more help from us. So if you can send them light with your third eye and your heart and just pray or ask the angels to help that particular soul to take it to the light. In fact, you can help them, just a prayer is enough. Like, so if you have a problem in your house, what you can do is put a sage of Frankenstein and close the door completely for 10 minutes so that there is any negativity will be out. Use rock salt a lot. Rock salt will help you to cleanse any negative energies from that place. Use sages. That also helps negative energies. Then you can use certain mantras like Om, like Buddhist mantra, or Om has got very strong powers. So some kind of musical, or you can use the singing bowl. Buddhist singing bowls are also very good. So it can cleanse the energy of that place. Like, so you just need to bring a harmony with them. That's it. And if it wants to stay, let it stay. If it is not harming you, because every house has a spirit of its own, like, and just ask Archangel Michael to come and take them. If you believe Archangel Michael, he's very much in Bible too.
No, absolutely. Now with the last 6 minutes left, I'm going to pass the show over to you. Was there anything you wanted to know? Anything you wanted to promote? This is your time after all.
I'm so glad to be part of your show. You're such a wonderful energy. That's Keith. That's what I'm seeing right now. Too powerful. Like, light is just radiating from you. So I ask a lot of people to support you. And like, you're such a great inspiration. And I really, really wish that more and more episodes come. You can take interviews of a lot of people, and you can touch their lives. And it multiplies. It's a collective consciousness at the end of the day. So that's what I want for you.
No, absolutely. Like I said in all my episodes, this is what I want to do until the day I die. I'm very passionate about this. And day by day, interview by interview, I'm getting more confident and more secure with myself. But like I said, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
You will do it. And more it will come to you very, very soon. In a couple of weeks, more better things are coming to you. Like, So I really, very, very gratitude to you, very thankful that you made me part of your show.
No, absolutely. I do have a couple questions for you off the air. But wrapping up, our first question is, how can people follow you on social media? Are you on LinkedIn, Twitter, Stage 32? Are you on any of it?
Yes, people can connect me on Instagram and LinkedIn, Dr. Kristna Saikia. Facebook ID is Kristina_7 at yahoo.com, but that is not an email address. And for any of the courses, you can contact me to HollywoodTP999 at gmail.com. My website is KristinaSaikia.net. And you can Google me. I'm in YouTube. And media coverages are always there, so they get a lot of informations I give. So keep watching my interviews on various media outlets, because these are not only interviews, I give a lot of informations. Like with Cat right now also, I give a lot of informations, like how you can bring transformations to your life. We cannot, because of the time constraint, maybe in the next episodes or sometimes when we come together with Kate and me, we can give you more information on health and wellness, as well as into entertainment too. You can catch me on Twitter too, that is Christina_5, but I'm not very active there, but still a lot of informations are shared there. So I'm available everywhere. So I keep myself very updated, available to people out there.
No, absolutely. And my last question for you is, when I first approached you to be a guest on my talk show, what was your first reaction? And after doing the show, how do you feel now, and would you do it again?
Kat, I think I attracted your profile. It was just an energy instinctively. I already liked it and loved it, and when you sent the proposal, I was so feeling blessed that I'll be part of the show. And you're so inspiring when I read about you. And instantly, there was no second thought that I would be part of your show. And I was actually looking forward to, but there was so much of traveling going on, and I didn't have that mindset. A lot of the interviews, I thought once I reach LA, then I'm going to do it one by one. And right now, when I look at you, you are totally a light. That's the best part about it. Light. I don't have to say more. And continue to spread your light more, and touch more people in your life. Like, I'm really looking forward to be part of your show in future too.
No, I look forward to it. Stay tuned for Off the Air, but wrapping up, it was a real honor and privilege having you as a guest, and I'm looking forward to part 2 down the road.
Yeah, sure. You asked some really, deep questions. I really liked it, about tarot reading, about angels, and I wish I could show you about the cards, but the cards are in some other room. Maybe in the next episode we can catch up on tarot, more on entertainment division.
Williams. My name is Vanessa Lina. Asian Lalo. I'm Cynthia Bastinet. I'm Sonia Fisher. This is Shane Smith. My name is Alexandra Bowie. My name is Amelia Clover. Hi, I'm Amy Linden. Hi, I'm Anita Nicole Brown. Meg Green. Hi, my name is Asata Caldwell. Hi, everybody. I'm Brooke. Hi, I'm Brynberg. Hi, I'm Casey Dunn. Hi, it's Cassandra Kavinsky. Hi, I'm Christina Briza. I'm Cindy Hogan. I'm Courtney Sinella. Hi, I'm Daisy. My name is Deborah Jane East. Hi, my name is Danielle Marcia. Hi, everyone. I'm Victoria London. Hi, I'm Heather Crona. Hi, I'm Heather Callahan Stevens. Hi, I'm Jay Nicole Ralph. My name is Jamie Patrell. My name is Turi. My name is Julia Brenkovich. Kathleen Wills. Kimberly Amato. Hi, my name is Laura Putton. Hi, I'm Laura Chapanis. Hi, everyone. I'm Melissa Damas. This is Michelle Mupo, a.k.a. Fuchsia. I'm Rachel Rivera. Hi, my name is Sarah Joy Mount. Hi, I'm Susan Winder. Hi, everyone. This is Venus Leone. Hi, I'm Showtana. Hi, I'm Stephanie Herrera, and I was just on the Keith Andrew Network. It was tons of fun. We used up all our time and then some. I really recommend this show, and try to be a guest on Keith's show. It was super fun.